Jai Shri Mataji, we are also full of joy to welcome you to this meeting with all the beautiful couple that they will witness experience from the marriage with the marriage committee and especially with our mother and our beautiful talks on and it's so important in our life and it's always been taken care of with such love and care about our Divine Mother. So we will give you the most that we can to get this love flow from this place, this beautiful abode of Cabella, Shimataji's abode, to you, to each one of you. And we would like to start with a meditation to bow at our mother's feet. Jai Shri Mataji.
So, Jai Shri Mataji, as Purna explained, this evening, this is the evening program that we hold every year, and we will not talk a lot about the process, how to apply for marriage, but it will be a way to see the experiences from other couples who went into the process of such marriage and also enjoy together the beautiful joy that comes uh, when we are with Shimataji at her lotus feet uh, about marriages. So, in the end, I will just give you a brief glimpse about how to get all the rest of the information. But for now, let us enjoy and first of all start with a meditation. So we can raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in bandhan. We bow to you, Sri Mataji, Mother of the Universe, Mother of the Sahaj family, Divine Creator, Supreme Shri Adishakti, Power of Love of God Almighty. Jai Shri Mataji. We can take our right hand towards Mother Earth and bow down within us to Sri Ganesh. Sri Ganesh, you are our brother, our example. You do only what pleases your mother. Please give us, enlighten us within us your qualities, your wisdom, your purity, your innocence, your devotion, your dedication at the lotus feet of our mother. Sri Ganesh Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namah. Now we can take our attention to Sri Kundalini within us, the reflection of Sri Adi Shakti within us. And with great respect and love, we pray Sri Kundalini to establish our connection with Mother, to keep us always at her lotus feet in our sasrara, to make us purer and purer within. Sri Kundalini, you are Sri Gauri, the purest of all, and we bow to you. Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. We can take our right hand on our heart and here we pray, Shri Mataji, please allow me to worship your lotus feet in my heart. Please come into my heart. Please purify my heart, make it big, make it a channel of your love, of divine love. Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Now we can take our attention on our sasrara, where our heart is reflected. And once again, we bow within ourselves at the lotus feet of Sri Mataji in our sasrara. We bow before her, at her greatness, at her majesty, her beauty, her love. And we can say the third mantra of the Sasrar. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah. We keep meditating with our attention on our sasrara.
Sukhatata Dukkhata Vata Vignachi Novi Bhuvi Prem Rupa Jayachi Savangi Sundaruti Shendurachi Andi Jagima Mukta Palachi Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manata Manapurti Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manata Manapurti Radha Pachita Papa Pachakari Kumara Nachi Uti Tom Tom Keshara Dino Purne Chani Gadaya Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Mani Kamana Purti Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Mani Kamana Purti Sambhavakra Kunda Trinayana Rasramacha Vapai Sadhana Sampasti Pavave Nirvane Raksharve Surva Vandana Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manaka Manapurti Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manaka Manapurti Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manaka Manapurti Jai Deva Jai Mangala Murti Darshan Matre Manaka Manapurti
Jai Shri Mataji.
what best way to start than to open our hearts completely and fill it up with this love? And what best start than connect to Shri Ganesha and the purity? As innocence and purity, they are the main components of these marriages, are the main components of a new society that we would like to build together to fulfill our mother's mission. But let us hear from our mother's words. In love is joy is a talk from a wedding ceremony. We couldn't recall the date, but it's a very beautiful talk. And let us start with this. In love is joy. I guess that we have a little bit of technical problems, but it's okay because otherwise we can't be spontaneous enough. What I would like to tell you, meanwhile we're waiting for this beautiful video, is what is happening this evening. And as Marco was saying, there are different couples, and with all right, okay.
It's important to understand that marriage is a very important thing in Sahaja. Because the basis of society is a family. And our society should have very good families. That's why we are paying so much attention to these weddings, that they should make good family. But sometimes people are very conditioned and they don't understand what is a Sahaja wedding is. They try to find faults with the partners, and within 2-3 months they are again out of Sahaja. In the sense that They want to have their second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Then I think that my attention I'm just wasting for nothing at all for such people. If they don't like our first choice, they should have their own. Why to bother us? They should not give us any more trouble. Very surprising things I've seen about the marriages that have been going on. One of them is they're all right for 2-3 months, and suddenly God knows what bhoot catches them. One of them that they just give up on a small excuse here and there. They don't understand that how important is for them to have a good married life. They can go up to 3 months, 4 months, then I don't know what happens to them. And they even harm the women by making them pregnant. And still, they don't understand how sinful it was. In their own country, if they do like that, they'll be punished, not only punished, but they'll have to pay a lot. But they take advantage of Sahaja Yoga, marry someone, and then try to be funny. Such people are really, I can't understand. So, in the beginning only, when we have selected, you better say no. I could say from the photographs itself which girls, which boys will say no. But I said, you try and test me. Exactly the same girls and boys have said no to this. But thank God, at least they have said it. But once they have said no, they should not trouble us anymore. They can select their own. We are not going to have 5, 6 chances, 7 chances. Then, even up till now, if you do not approve of it, it's better to give up than to continue with the nonsense of hypocrisy. It's not fun. It's not some sort of just a game, but it's a serious thing. If you haven't got that maturity, that seriousness, you should not agree to marry for any reason. Then, after marriage, you find, supposing, few things here and there, you have to continue. Otherwise, you are just like other people who go on divorcing 3 times, 4 times. Is doing much more important work than men do. For men, it's not so difficult. But for women, it's very difficult to run the house, to look after the children, to look after the husband, to manage the whole society. And you must know that in countries where women are not respected, gods do not reside. And in those countries where women are tortured and troubled, what will happen? Their society will break completely. And one day they will sit on top of the heads of all the men, as it has happened in America. So, we have to be not only understanding that in love only you can have joy. We really love each other, you do nice things for each other, think of nice days and nice moments that you have spent and you will be spending. That is the greatest treasure for all of you. So I have to request all the people, especially here we have people from Eastern Bloc and also Islamic people, that you have to respect your women very much. This is very important. Now we are having some marriages here not many. We have at least 90 marriages in India, out of which one or two fail because sometimes the men are like this or women are like that. But still, I must say, compared to many other marriages in the world, we are much better off. It's a serious thing, as I told you, very important, because it makes your society. It creates new value system of Sahaja Yoga. It creates a value system of love, affection, compassion. And it is so great to love others. It is very great to love your wife or your husband. It's a very sweet feeling. But they are so enthusiastic about their weddings, and then I don't know what happens to them. So today again, at this moment, I have to tell you, please rethink. If you want to marry, please marry. Otherwise, don't marry. Again and again, I want to tell you that if you don't like a person, just don't come for your wedding. I'll be very happy with that. But then, of course, you will have to find your husband or wife. We are not going to bother our heads. You know that I'm so busy. The marriages which were fixed here, whole night I was sitting till 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. Despite that, there are some great ladies who have said we don't want to marry. What should we say? They came all the way here just to get married. We find some nice boys or girls. I work and work whole night. And then what you find, they just say we don't like it. Not that. Also they say we don't feel like it. So why did you apply? All those who have applied have to pay for their marriages, whether they like it or not. This is what we have decided this time. Because we have spent so much effort. So whether you have appreciated or not, whether you have agreed or not, please pay for your marriages. That is a compulsion. So next time nobody will say that we don't feel like getting married. It's not a joke. I'm sorry, I'm little hard because I have seen some cases which doesn't justify anything, doesn't show it's Sahaj. So, Sahaj wedding is a wedding for a very great work. It's not a sacrifice, but you need really wise and mature people to have a Sahaj marriage. So please understand, if you don't feel like marrying even now, just say no and don't play with it. It's dangerous. See, there are so many blessings of Sahaja Yoga, but certain things are dangerous. So be careful, because you cannot hurt any Sahaja Yogi for anything whatsoever. So if you don't want to marry, you are welcome. Again and again, I am telling you that it's a very, very beautiful moment when you are getting married. It's a very beautiful time. You cannot fathom the joy at that time. And if at that time you have missed the point, then I can't help it. Later on also, try to improve your understanding. It's not a mental thing to get married. It's not an emotional thing to get married. In Sahaja Yoga, it is spiritual. And so please try to understand, you have to respect each other because you are Sahaja Yogis. And others should be respected. We'll show you what are the 7 conditions you have to go through. Another thing I've seen, the elders of the family are to be told that this marriage is taking place. We have seen, surprisingly, the parents are Sahajogis, but they don't treat the daughter-in-law or the son-in-law well. It's very surprising. It's the other way around. It used to be that the newly married couple didn't treat the parents well. But nowadays I find it's very common to see that the parents-in-laws do not treat well. Everything seems to be upside down these days. So I would say that you must look after your in-laws. You must pay respects to them. You have to be kind to them. In the same way, the in-laws must look after the newly married couple, make them happy, and enjoy their happiness and joy. So marriage is a source of joy, not only for the couple, but for all of us. All of us are so excited about it and so very happy. But you see, today you are excited, and tomorrow you find you are fallen on the street. Can't understand, like a drama. It's reality, it's real life, where you have to see what marriage means. Good for your children, good for progeny, good for our society of Sahaja.
There is a certain lady whom all of us adore. She's pure and kind, in her you'll find yourself and something more. And though we searched in many ways, 'twas her we waited for. She said that she just could not bear our torture anymore. And Mary Shri Mataji is her name. Mary Shri Mataji is her name. She stands there with a message for the old man and the youth. As graciously she bows to all the seekers of the truth. There's those who fail to hear her, there's those who turn away. There's those of us who follow her until our dying day. And Mary Shri Mataji is her name. And Mary Shri Mataji is her name. She pours love on her children like no mother ever could. She's told us all the bad dreams are now gone away for good. And well do we remember the magic moments when she said that we could rise in love and never fall again. And Mary Shri Mataji is her name. And Mary Shri Mataji is her name. She's given us a reason where none there seemed to be. She's given us each other in a whole new family. She's shown us how the mountains meditate upon the sea. She made a lot of people see their own stupidity. And Mary Sri Mataji is her name. Mary Sri Mataji is her name. She shares with us her vision of how this world can be. She told us there will come a day when people shall be free. She's shown us how religion is a mist before our eyes, and God's just too amazing for mere men to organize. And Mary Sri Mataji is her name. And Mary Sri Mataji is her name. And Mary Sri Mataji is her name. Mary Sri Mataji is her name.
And it is like every detail was always taken care by a mother in this happening of the marriages. As mother was saying in the talk, there is lots of work behind, but more than work, there is lots of attention on this special moment that the collective is engaged to. And there are many things that they compose this ceremony. And one of it is the Mangalashtak. The Mangalashtak is the piece of cloth that you have in between the brides and the grooms. So our uncle Nalgilkar will tell us the meaning of it, and that will be followed by a talk by Shrimataji and Ganapati Pule, always on the occasion of the wedding ceremonies. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji. This is about Mangalashtak, hymns of auspiciousness. This is the first ceremony in the marriage pandal. As soon as the bride and the groom arrive in the pandal for marriage ceremony, they stand in front of each other with a white curtain in between called antarpat, that is a cloth creating gap between bride and groom in front of Shri Mataji. Hymns of auspiciousness are recited by all, led by one or two. There are 8 stanzas of these hymns. First 7 stanzas belong to 7 chakras. This is the properties. And the 8th declaring the readiness.
तुम्हारी रूह अगर है तो मेरी जान तेरा, तुम्हारी रूह अगर है तो मेरी जान तेरा, ओ तुम्हारी रूह अगर है तो मेरी जान तेरा। तुमने आए हैं मैं दिल में कदर तेरा, तुमने आए हैं मैं दिल में कदर
तदेव लग्नं सुदिनं तदेव ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव विद्याबलं दैवबलं तदेव आदिशक्ति तव पदयुगं स्मरामि सावधान शुभमङ्गल सावधान शुभमङ्गल सावधान। बोलो जय माता श्री निर्मला देवी की।
The bride has to garland first. The bride has to garland the bridegroom first. Now the bridegroom will garland the bride.
There is a divorce possible both for the husband, also for wife. But that's very, very rare, extremely rare. So far I've seen it's very rare. So one should marry with a very open heart, because you are marrying in Sahaja. It's no other binding force for you but your love and affection and care for each other. Now as you have got a bride and you've got a husband, I will tell you one thing, that Sahaja will grow much more now because of you being there as couples who follow Sahaja and who will have children of very great spiritual character. There are many saints who want to be born on this earth. All these saints will be born to you because you are Sahajogis and you are at a level of that great consciousness which we call as Atma Sakshatkar, or they call it Wali in their language, Wali or Nabi, or all these words are there depending on the quality. So, with this idea you are doing a great work, great thing to allow these great souls to come on this earth, but your life also should be absolutely clean, Nirmala. Try to be very kind to each other and nice to each other. It's very easy in Sahaja because as you know that everything that you think, everything that you do is all Sahaj. So there's no question of any problems coming in. I wish you all very great love, prosperity and joy, and that you all develop in Sahaja in a very great love and understanding, forgetting what was your past, what was your religion, what was your caste, what was your country, everything forget. We are all really human beings and now we are realized souls. So there is no difference like this. And all of you should prosper in such a manner that other people should see you and try to follow it. It's a big responsibility, very big responsibility. I hope you understand and realize. Thank you. May God bless you. Now, first thing you have to do is to accept the Vishwa Nirmala Dharma. This is the religion which is a universal religion, which encompasses all the religion, respects all the great incarnations, knows about them, and all the good things that are told in all the religions, it accepts. It's one religion which is not outside. Outside religions have created problems, you know, they just create differences and devise people. It's divisiveness, divides people. But this is one religion. But this one religion was there among Sufis, among all the saints, all those people who were born realized souls They had the same religion, and that religion of humanity we follow. This religion is not outside, it is inside. It's inside in yourself, is awakened, and here we respect all the great incarnations. All the great religions we respect, not only that we follow, but we do not believe in any differentiation or superiority. So the first you have to accept that you belong to this religion. Then there won't be any fights about small things like I belong to this caste, this community, this religion, this country. Nothing. You are beyond that, and that's what we have to establish if you want to have real peace and joy and blessings of the divine. So this is the first thing that we have to do, is to accept.
Hey, doctor.
This we do it in the presence of fire. Fire, because the fire burns out everything. The fire rises above gravity. That's the only thing that rises above gravity. And that we worship fire here. Worship in the sense we make it a witness of what we are doing, so that this fire can completely clear all our problems, all our difficulties in life by giving us light. Same fire can enlighten your life. But if you go wrong, the same fire can burn your life. So be careful. This is what it is. It is to give you light and show you the right path.
Jai Shri Mataji. This is about Mangalashtak, hymns of auspiciousness. Marriage ceremony, they stand in front of each other with a white curtain in between called antarpat. That is a cloth creating gap between bride and groom in front of Sri Mataji. Hymns of auspiciousness are recited by all, led by one or two. There are 8 stanzas of these hymns. First 7 stanzas belong to 7 chakras with the properties, and the 8th declaring the readiness for marriage with the blessings of Adi Shakti. The separating cloth antarpat is dropped at the end of the 8th stanza, and the couple garland each other. They then sit near Havana to start the further ceremony. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Welcome back. Now we'll start the section of the experience, and we will start with a couple. Their name is Anna Roman from Russia and France, and they will tell us how is it for them, this marriage that has been lasting so long. And after that, we will have the joy of seeing a Yuva Shakti dance that was performed here in 2022 after the announcements. So enjoy.
Hello everybody, my name is Romain, I'm French.
Hello everyone, I'm Anya and I'm Russian.
We live in Paris. We got married in Kabbalah in 2016, and we would like to share a bit of our story with you. To be honest with you, I never felt really ready for the marriages till I asked the vibrations. I didn't think I would be worthy of being married in Sahaja Yoga, But at one moment I had this question inside of me, okay, I know what do I think about me and about my situation, but what does Sri Mataji think about me and about my situation? So I gathered few brothers and we asked together. I remember myself asking this question, Sri Mataji, what are you waiting from me? And do you want me to apply for the next marriages? I felt cool and we all felt cool and this is how it started.
And I didn't want to be married. I just saw beautiful Sahaj couples, and I saw how Sahaj marriage can change lives and can bring you to the depths. And I asked vibrations, should I apply? And I felt cool. And I could not believe. I was asking and asking, and every time I felt that my Kundalini was rising, and I decided to apply.
Then we went to Kabela. She went from Russia till Kabela, I went from France till Kabela. When I arrived there, everything worked in a very nice way for me. Everything was smooth. All my desires happened. Because I asked Sri Mataji if I should go there, because I had got my answer. I felt very confident and I had no doubt that it was my place to be there, that Sri Mataji would give me someone who would match me.
And before this trip, I felt that it will happen. I will be married, and I felt inside, yes. And I had some dreams, and I had some attention from yoginis, and all of them felt that I have to go, and it will be successful. So it happened.
And so we got married. We came back in our both countries. She came back to Russia. I came back to France. And the first time, a few months after the marriages, for around Christmas, I decided to go to Russia to meet her. So because of Sahaja Marriages, I also discovered her country, which is Russia, and I really fell in love with Russia, with Russian culture, with Russian arts. I discovered something that I would never have discovered if I would not have been married in Sahaja Yoga.
And what I want to tell that in Sahaj marriage, firstly, we want spiritual growth. We want to go through our difficulties. And as for me, I had some difficult time in my family. My family, they don't practice Sahaja Yoga and they were against it. But because of marriage, I got my freedom and I could practice Sahaja Yoga easily. And after marriage, some negativity might attack you, and it's normal. You can work out your deep problems, your karma, and you can go deeper and deeper because of this marriage.
I also had some difficulties with my parents too, but everything, when they saw how determined I was, because they knew that I wanted to go to Sahaja Marriages. It was not planned, but it happened. And I just decided to face the situation, face them. And finally, it's great because I'm not a liar. I hate to lie or to hide things, so they know everything. And it's perfectly fine now. I have nothing to hide anymore. We are done. We passed through it.
And what I want to tell is that Sri Mataji knows your desires, she knows what you need, and even if at the beginning you have some doubts, it's normal. Just trust your heart, trust your Kundalini, trust your vibrations, and you will see. Maybe you will have to work a bit, do some cleanings, but then you will see how Mother loves you, how she wants to take care of you, and whatever she gives for your best.
शङ्करम् अभयङ्करं शशिशेखरं परात्परं नित्यशुद्धनिरञ्जनं निराकारमेकाम्बरम् नीलकण्ठं वह्निनयनं नित्यनिर्मलभासितं भासितं भस्माङ्गदं शोभितं सुशोभितम् जटाजूट में गंगाधारी त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजावे डम 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 डमरू बजावे डम 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 डमरू बजावे
Thank you to Anna Roman. It's always very particular and beautiful to see the different experience. And I mean, Mada was working very much on the differences and the diversities that we have in between us, trying to really complete one another in order to grow together. And we are actually very fortunate to have so many brothers and sisters that they are generously sharing their experience as couples. We have another session of witness, let's say, and the first one will be Nastia and Radu from Romania, and the second one, Filippo and Damini from Italy and Moldavia.
Jai Mataji. We are Radu and Anastasia from Romania and Russia. We got married, we were matched in 2005 in Ganesha Puja in America. We have 3 children of 14, 13 and 7 years old.
We would like to encourage young people to apply for Sahaja Marriage. It is a very beautiful experience, but nice to be aware that it is also not so easy. For example, for us, when we met first time, I didn't speak English. Very few words, and we had to draw with Radu to each other. But we were determined to build a family in Sahaj culture, in Sahaj way, and we were very open to each other. We had patience, and we made everything what is possible to understand each other in different situations. Also, what we made, and it was good for us, that we, whatever situation we had, complicated, that we didn't understand each other, we tried to clarify the situation. We didn't ignore these moments, complicate and like this, not nice, and it helped us to understand each other better.
And it is like Srimataji said that she tried to connect people from different cultures and different backgrounds to balance some energies in this world and to make it better. And we feel this, that it is our responsibility to balance some problems. But again, it is like she said in Param Chaitanya Puja, that countries are like the folds of her sari. They look different, but it's the same material, the same sari. And I think this is the most important thing to realize, that we should cross these borders, these artificial borders, and try to evaluate together.
And Sahaj marriage really helped. We saw that it is different, and for this we applied for Sahaj marriage. We didn't want to have ordinary family how we saw around us. We wanted to raise children in Sahaj culture. We wanted to become better us firstly and give example to children good. And it is very beautiful adventure. Да. Highly check sound. I guess it is Saudi wind.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Be happy.
I am.
Jai Shri Mataji. We are Radu and Anastasia from Romania and Russia. We got married.
I am Filippo Sormonta from Italy. We have our Sahaja marriage in 2 September 2012, almost 10 years ago, here in Cabela.
I'm Doina Damini Matkowski, and I was working in Centrasi when we applied, originally from Moldavia.
Particular experience feeling before marriage?
Before marriage, it happened that my mom needed to have an intervention, and the leader of North Italy at that time, when I was working in Centrasi, gave us the advice, me and my mom, to go and live to his sister. I was living there while my mom had the intervention, and that morning specifically was a divine voice woke me from the dream, telling me, you are 100 meters away from your divine marriage. And yes, indeed, we live 100 meters away from that place.
Yeah. And my experience were months before marriage. I was feeling a work inside of me that grow, make me more responsible, more responsible. And yes, and the week before the marriage I was with my Sahaj brother, and I remember it was fantastic, wonderful days, also the marriage, and also the days before marriage, because I was feeling the presence of the Divine Mother, and yes, it's wonderful.
And the differences between the culture, habits, thoughts, expressions really have different impact. So you consider this and keep yourself humble and have patience. Everything with time transforms.
Yes, for me it was the same. I was not moving another collectivity, but she was from another culture. So many times can happen some misunderstanding because of the two cultures are different. But So we have overcome this conditioning and try to communicate openly, very openly, and everything can be overcome with communication and with meditation. Other significant experience about such family?
Yeah, the most significance is that it's a continuously. The most significance is that it's a continuously growth. It's a very strong joy. Sahaj children are quite strong children, and they bring lots of love, blessings, and actually introspection to the family. And so there's the only one way to check on yourself and to enjoy the beauty of Sahaj family.
Before the application, I suggest to ask yourself this question: that am I ready to make a Sahaj family, to make a family, to grow up the children, to overcome some conditioning with my woman or my husband or my wife? And yes, if you're ready, you can apply and surrender to mother. Always you have to surrender, and because if you are surrender, a mother is with you, and you are giving, and she's giving the best for you. And of course, it's not only challenge, but there is love. There are infinite love in this marriage, and this love gives the strength to overcome the challenges, and you can grow up in spiritual life very quickly. And yes, so the meaning of such a family is this: to grow up together, because the Sahaj family is the small collectivity. When we establish the small collectivity, also the big one, the Sahaj family, with the same values, the same religion, the same true experience, true spiritual experience, make this collectivity one. Also the family is one with the same values. And you know that the purpose is to become the spirit. So this is the meaning of Sahaj family.
My advice for Sahaj couples, or maybe for Sahaj, for Shaktis in the family, in Sahaj marriage, will be to keep the feet on the earth and never idealize or make any not sing in a romanticism way, to know from the beginning it will not be an easy journey. It will be a very deep, profound, with many satisfaction. It will fulfill you spiritually, and you will see the sustainment in the subtle way, and you will be carried. But never have expectation that everything will be smooth and easy from the beginning. It requires a lot of patience, tolerance, and transformation from both ways. And never have expectation that the other one should be like you'd like to be. Just understand that it's complementary journey. You will have in the other qualities which you don't have in yourself, and slowly you will grow each other. And prepare yourself to develop all the qualities as a mother, as a wife, as a sister. So the sacrifice first place should come from the mother. So with patience and love, everything will be resolved. So
yes,
that's our journey. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
At the start of the year, at the start of the year, at the start of the year, will you come to Cabana There is change in the air,
There is change in the air,
and our mother is here. At the opening of May, perfumed flowers in the hay, and the river is fed by the fountains. Then our mother will arrive, and the valley comes alive as the asters descend from the mountains. At the start of the year,
at the start of the year,
will you come to Cabela? There is change in the air,
there is change in the air,
and our mother is here. Around the world, there's joy unfurled, people coming together. The journey starts. Set your heart, your destination, Cabela. When the summer is here,
when the summer is here,
will you come to Cabela? There's a soft, gentle breeze,
there's a soft, gentle breeze
that will sigh in your heart. From Krishna's and Ganesha's lands, from Leighton Road and from Japan, from the North Sea's eastern shores, from Bucharest to far Azores, from Istanbul and Sofia, they come so far to be so near. From Trebia to Trieste, mighty army with a quest. When the summer is here,
when the summer is here,
will you come to Cabela? There's a soft, gentle breeze,
there's a soft, gentle breeze
that will sigh in your heart. Around the world, there's joy unfurled,
joy unfurled,
people coming
together.
The journey starts.
Journey starts.
Set your heart.
Set your heart.
Destination.
Cabela.
At the fall of the year.
At the fall of the year.
Will you come to Cabela? There is change in the air.
There is change in the air.
There is need of you here. When the autumn comes around, drums of Navaratri sound, and the air it is vibrant and humming, changing colors of the trees and the scent of fallen leaves, and they say that the English are coming. At the fall of the year,
at the fall of the year,
will you come to Cabela? There is change in the air.
There is change in the air.
There is need of you here. Around the world,
there's
joy unfurled,
joy unfurled,
people coming together. The journey starts.
Journey starts.
Set your heart.
Set your heart.
Destination.
Cabela.
At the close of the year.
At the close of the year.
Do you dream of Cabela? Of the wind and the rain.
Of the wind and the rain.
And the few who remain. when the snow begins to fall on the beauty of it all, and the valley is magic with silence. All the trees are clad in white on a cold and starry night, and a peace that defies any violence. At the close of the year,
At the close of the year,
do you dream of Cabela, of the wind and the rain,
of the wind and the rain,
and the few who remain? At the close of the year, at the close of the year, at the close of the year.
And let's give a big thank you to Fimber, Anna, Silvia, and Gudula for this moment of joy during this program this evening, really from our hearts. And after this song, will you come to Cabela? But I really hope so. And about that, I remember, because the marriage is not something just for ourselves, I guess that our mother always told us there is a very deep reason why mother is choosing us to be together for our growth, but also because of what the marriage means collectively, what it builds outside, the atmosphere that it creates, the relations that it creates. And I remember at the beginning in Cabela, and we were here, all these couples together, and the village didn't know what to do with us. They didn't know what was happening in this place, you know. And then today came, and today there was an open day, and people came from all over the place, around the valley, from the villages, and they were totally immersed in the joy of this place, in the beauty of this place, but also without doing anything. They all got their self-realization. And it's the first time that more than 150 people got their self-realization in one day in Cabela. So such a beautiful blessing for all of us, and for Cabela, that it's opening more and more, and getting the message flowing that this place is such a source of nourishment and beauty, and where everybody can come and quench their thirst somehow, because our mother is here ready to receive everyone. And the fact that the marriages, so many marriages have been conceived here and matched and taken care of. It's again another aspect of this source of nourishment, creating beautifully this world made of love, because at the base of the matchmaking, at the base of the marriages, at the base of Sahaja Yoga is always the same component, and is the love. It's not a duty. We don't get married for a duty. We get married because we would like to spread and manifest our mother's love through our being together, through our energies coming together to manifest even more, to complete each other. And that's the beauty of it. That's what Mother has created for us. And it's the legacy that we are bringing forward all together to manifest this love. And let's go and discover more of these beautiful couples. And we start with a couple that is actually living in the castle at the moment. This is Emmanuel and Olga from France and Russia. And then we will have another couple, Valerica and Davide from Moldavia and Swiss. Let's enjoy together.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel. I am originally from France.
Hi, my name is Olga. I am from Russia.
So
We are married in 2011, Ganesha Puja in Cabela. And now already mostly 12 years we are together.
and we wanted to share with you some experiences about our Sahaja marriages. So like Olga said, it was in 2011, and personally I was not ready to put my farm, and it was not my plan. I had not really a job at that time, and I wanted to do it later, but something happened that I was coming in Shimataji's castle, and on my way to come I meet different people, and they just told me, oh, you are here to put your farm, and I said, no, I'm just coming here to do something. And this happened 2-3 times, and the last person who told me that just look at me and she tell me, you should put your farm. And when I felt that, it was really strong. So I just said, okay, give me a minute, I will just meditate and ask permission to Shimataji to do it. And I just sit and ask her permission, and the vibration was very, very strong.
Yeah, and for me, when very much, I doesn't speak English at all, but now also not so well. But in this moment, it's very interesting experience, because you need to more meditate, no? And also to ask someone to help of translation and to understand each other. And yeah, in the beginning we try only meditate, silence meditate, and pray Shri Mataji to feel our heart, to feel our vibrations, give us joy to be together.
Yeah, also for me, I think like she said, it was not possibility to communicate at all. So it was, I think my experience was really that the key of the success is of course love and surrender to Shri Mataji, because she married us, so this should be really respected from my point of view. So even if of course sometimes you have challenge of the life, daily life, lack of communication, sometimes create some tension, some incomprehension, but if you always go back to, I mean, love and surrender to Mother, it worked very well.
Yeah, also for me, for this past the year, I think we doesn't need to change each other. No, need to be accept and work in ourself and pray Shri Mataji to change it, because it's her as a child, it's her responsibility. We can only pray and to do the bandan for him, for her. Only accept and respect and love.
So now we have 2 children. One is 9 years old and the other one is 8. And both are studying in Kabbalah school. And also we felt a lot how Shri Mataji also is taking care about the family life. I mean, like I said before, I was not ready to marry because I had no job. My financial situation was really low, and I don't want to take responsibility of family if I was not stable. But when we got this marriage together, everything slowly increased. Find a job, a better job, again another better job. Slowly, open my own company. Children can go in Sahaja school, got very good education. So also this is, yeah, we just felt all the love and care of Shri Mataji on us and the children, her children coming in our family. Also it is a big gift, big blessing to have such children, such family. So again, I will just repeat that because I think it is the key of everything. Surrender to her, meditate together, ask Shri Mataji advice and guidance of what is my life, and I think I finish with this. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Ci avete presenti?
Valeria Ambrosetti.
Siamo sposati in Sahaja Yoga dal 2003.
Io sono moldava.
Io invece della Svizzera, dalla parte italiana. E abbiamo avuto il nostro match a Los Angeles.
E poi abbiamo fatto il matrimonio in India,
a Ganapati pure, esatto.
a Natale. Sì.
E, quando c'è stato il match avevano perso l'application e allora praticamente, visto che non c'era lei, che non era presente, mi hanno mandato: vuoi fare un rematch? Perché appunto era possibile. Poi mi hanno spiegato che comunque Srimata già aveva guardato le application per 3 volte e le aveva scelte proprio lei, perché all'epoca a volte si faceva anche aiutare così. Quella volta invece aveva voluto prenderle proprio lei. E allora mi hanno dato mezz'ora per decidere se si voleva fare il rematch o no. E alla fine ho detto no, va bene, va bene.
Allora, subito dopo il matrimonio, quando sono arrivati i bimbi, era una grande benedizione di Shimataji. Abbiamo avuto fortissime vibrazioni quando sono arrivati i bimbi, abbiamo sentito proprio questo sostegno di Shimataji molto forte in tutto, assolutamente. È stato molto molto evidente.
Prima di sposarmi pensavo di essere arrivato a una certa stabilità anche in Sahaja Yoga, in cui ce la fai a gestire un po' tutto, però è anche un certo livello in cui sembra che non evolvi più così tanto. Di colpo arriva il matrimonio, viene tutto sconvolto, questo collettivo che prima c'è sempre attorno a te non c'è più, perché sei semplicemente tu con un'altra persona che ti devi rispettare, che ti devi conoscere, che semplicemente sei tu con un'altra persona. E lì devi essere... Certo c'è l'aspetto di Sahaja Yoga che tutto attorno, ma questo attorno c'è in qualche cosa che crei tu anche, no? Come coppia. Perciò questo qui anche è veramente molto importante, di non dire tutto funziona da solo. E lì bisogna attivarsi.
Sì, non è stato facile all'inizio, soprattutto per me, cambiare cultura, paese, lingua, imparare di convivere in un altro paese.
Quello che è importante magari nella coppia, se ci sono anche delle cose come noi esternamente non c'era un grande sostegno, ma magari neanche di collettivo, di famiglia, eravamo solamente noi, di quello che se ci sono dei momenti in cui sembrano che ci sono dei problemi, in realtà non ci sono vibrazioni. E bisogna avere veramente l'attenzione su questo, di riaumentare il livello di vibrazioni.
Siamo fortunati che siamo vicino a Cabella.
Sì.
E siamo andati molto spesso a ricaricarci vibratoriamente a Cabella. Altrimenti sì, non sarebbe stato facile, ci sono tante coppie che hanno vissuto un po' male. Quando sono nati i bambini soprattutto sei molto preso dai bambini, non hai il tempo di meditare bene, non hai il tempo di prenderti cura di te stesso bene. E se non hai il sostegno vibratorio non è facile, tante coppie vanno giù, però è importante ricordarsi che c'è sempre Shimataji, sempre disponibile a aiutare in ogni momento, bisogna solo domandarlo. Poi il matrimonio Sahaja è un matrimonio complementare, la coppia praticamente ha uno scambio vibratorio molto forte a livello anche di culturale, no? Quando c'è un lavoro vibratorio nella coppia, c'è qualche cosa che senti che accade a livello di vibrazioni, accade anche esternamente. Per esempio quando noi ci siamo sposati abbiamo lavorato ai condizionamenti dei nostri 2 paesi.
Ad esempio quello che diceva, per entrare in Moldova, la prima volta che sono andato ci è voluto 10 giorni per avere il permesso per entrare. Ci siamo sposati dopo un paio di mesi e gli svizzeri potevano entrare senza visto né niente, entravano liberamente. Allora sono delle cose che sono più grandi e non si capisce tutto.
Sì.
Non si capisce tutto quello che si affronta, perciò
il matrimonio Sahaja non lo puoi comprendere mentalmente, è una cosa al di fuori della mente, in generale al di fuori di tutto, è qualcosa di vibratorio, è un piano divino molto più grande di quello che si è singolarmente la coppia, è più grande.
E sai che quello che devi affrontare comunque ti porta a qualche cosa dopo che è sempre meglio. Il che non è così evidente, magari ci sono certe volte che hai una difficoltà, tu combatti, ma dietro non stai combattendo per niente, è una via che era chiusa, che dovevi lasciare perdere. Mentre nel matrimonio Sahaja sai che ci sono tutte le potenzialità per avere il meglio e quello che devi affrontare è giusto per avere il meglio dopo, no? Perciò quello lì bisogna anche un po' ricordarsi ogni tanto questa cosa, che poi il nostro lavoro che facciamo, appunto, lavoriamo cose molto più grandi che noi, ogni tanto capiamo di piccoli pezzetti, però è veramente un minimo.
Però dobbiamo essere anche consapevoli che anche Shimata ha già lavorato tantissimo per farci arrivare anche noi a un certo livello e adesso tocca a noi a lavorare sulla società, sulle vibrazioni, vederla cambiare per i nostri figli.
Fuori può succedere che
E poi naturalmente i bambini hanno seguito, cioè hanno sentito il desiderio di andare nelle scuole Sahaja anche, perché è un po' un mondo affine, è qualcosa che ci appartiene, è qualcosa che Shimata ha già fatto per loro, è importante.
Non abbiamo mai obbligato ad andare nelle scuole Sahaja, è sempre stata una discussione, andare a vedere, questo è anche importante, perché ogni bambino deve vedere se è pronto, se è il suo momento di andare, poi naturalmente quando dice il bambino sono anche i genitori, sono anche tutto quello che c'è attorno, a capire se è il suo posto in quel momento. E se lo è, appunto, bisogna stare veramente all'ascolto del bambino, di non idealizzare, di non dire le cose sono così, punto basta. Quelli sono veramente ancora dei modelli, dei condizionamenti che possono essere i condizionamenti Sahaja anche, no? La realtà però bisogna percepirla attimo per attimo.
Sì.
Anche un po' nel matrimonio, stessa cosa.
Sì, bisogna sempre essere sul pezzo, bisogna essere molto attenti a tutto.
Non addormentarsi come queste due cagnoline qua che restano e dopo non va bene.
This, there is a group of people, the marriage committee that works hard, but that went through the same things and the same experience like all the others. And what we would like to show you now is the beautiful moments from their marriage. Let's see together and enjoy it.
Jai Shri Mataji. So we are nearing the end of this program, and we hope that you have been able to enjoy the beauty of these testimonials of these couples, and you can also learn and understand from their experience, and also Shimataji's talks and the beautiful music of our music group. We have not talked, as I said before, about how to um, apply for marriage and so on. I will just give you very brief indication on how to get such information. So I kindly ask to put the website sahajamarriages.org on online. This is the website where you can find all the information about Sahaja Marriages, if you need, sahajamarriages.org. And this has 3 sections apart from the homepage. First section includes a lot of talks by Shimataji on marriages. So these are talks that you can look at, listen to, and view, so that you can learn from the voice of Shimataji what Sahaj marriage is, what she expects from us as couples in Sahaj. The second area is getting married in Sahaj, and it contains the YouTube workshop, YouTube recording of the workshop that we did some time ago. In this workshop, you can learn all that there is to know about Sahaj marriages, how we perform them, how to apply, and all the information you can get there. In the third section is the portal. As you know, we are now collecting the application forms not through paper form or DHL, but through a web portal. So that is the way to access the process of Sahaj marriages. So you will have to ask, of course, to the local coordinators access for the portal, but that contains the link to the web portal. So whenever you need to enter the portal, to submit your application form, and to view the status of your form, you can go through this website, and you will get the link from there. So I don't want to tell you anymore. Please go to the website and have a look at all this information. And if you intend to get married, this is a lot of materials, especially Mother's Talk, to get prepared, introspect, meditate, and then apply for marriage. Thank you, and Jai Shri Mataji.
We will have now Fimba with this group, Fimba, Anna, Silvia, and Gudula, giving to us another beautiful gift, another beautiful song.
See the young man so long ago, he's gone away now, he's moving slow. You've seen the river and the way it flows. You've seen enough and he simply had to go. And now he's coming down the mountain, even after all these years. 'Cause there's a time you're tired of waiting, there's an end to every fear. And they say he seeks a lady, but he don't know where she stays. And he's coming down the mountain anyway. Too many lies there, too much to bear. He left it all behind him, and he searched for cleaner air. Far he traveled, moving up towards the snows. Round about the timberline, he lived there all alone. And now he's coming down the mountain, even after all these years. 'Cause there's a time you're tired of waiting, there's an end to every fear. And they say he seeks a lady, but he don't know where she stays. And he's coming down the mountain anyway. All those feelings he left far behind.
Far behind.
Pain he felt there, it served to remind. Last time he waited on the edge of a dream. Should he laugh or should he scream? And long he stayed there, drifting through the years, till finally came a calling that was stronger than his fears. And so he realized it was time to face the past. He stumbled down the mountain and he found himself at last. And now he's coming down the mountain, even after all these years. 'Cause there's a time you're tired of waiting, there's an end to every fear. And they say he seeks a lady, but he don't know where she stays. And he's coming down the mountain anyway. Yes, he's coming down the mountain, even after all these years. 'Cause there's a time you're tired of waiting, there's an end to every fear. And they say he seeks a lady, but he don't know where she stays. And he's coming down the mountain anyway.
I wish we could all give a big hand to this beautiful artist. Let's give a big hand to this beautiful artist, Fimba, Anna, Silvia, and Gudula, also in the hall here. From all of you, thank you for taking us sweetly to this journey, a journey, as we said, of innocence, of love, of nourishment. We will be waiting here in Cabela for you, for all of you. I also remind you that is the weekend of the 16th, 17th of September. And please do come the days before, because there are lots of things happening. There is a beautiful atmosphere that it gets created. Vibration are working on all of us, on all of you. And we also have different meeting for brides to be and grooms to be. So you are all good, taken care of. And we can't wait to do that, to share with you this beautiful moment of your life. And let's remember that Shiva and Shakti need to be together. Shiva cannot manifest by himself. Shakti cannot desire without Shiva. So Shiva needs to manifest through the Shakti, and Shakti needs to manifest to fulfill Shiva's desire. So Shiva Shakti have to be together. So thank you, Mother, for all you have done for us. Thank you for all the love that you keep giving to us. And thank you for this special moment of our life that you always been taken care of. With your permission, Mother, I would like to thank the people that have been working for this. First of all, Auntie Mira, that wanted and desire very much this event, and she's been working very hard for. Then, of course, Marco, that is here, that you've been seeing before. Andri, that has been behind the desk, helping us with the streaming. Alessandro, that is always perfect and present for us for all the event he does. Our artists, and also all the couples and people that participated to the program.
And the great Purna.
Thank you to all. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Mother. We leave you also with the last song that is from the group 1-3, and it's called Mother. We can do Namaskar all together.
purity. Our world really needs peace and unity.